You are brilliant. You are dedicated, you're a hard worker, you love what you do. You have your degrees, your licenses, your certifications, all the continuing education you need to create this perfect package of success. And yet, despite having everything that you know you have to make the income that you deserve, that 6 or 7 figure income seems to constantly elude your grasp. You may have gotten it before and then you lost it, or just creating that level of consistency. Hi, my name is Wei Houng, your 6-figure breakthrough coach at the Life Oasis. And I've had the fortune of working with hundreds of entrepreneurs and intrapreneurs break through those struggles that you may be experiencing right now to finally make the lifetime ROI, the income that they deserve after investing your time, energy, and money into building your skill sets. What I'd like to share with you today is a specific strategy, or a mindset strategy rather, from the upcoming 6-figure Breakthrough Business Summit. This specific strategy is designed to help us understand the reasons and the differences between a super successful entrepreneur that makes it look easy and one that continues to struggle despite having the exact same skill sets and strategies in place. See, what I specialize in is helping people bridge what they call the inner game to the outer game. See, the best way to kind of describe this situation is, let me just draw this out right here. This, let's say, is you. I'm not good at drawing hands, so I'll just draw that. Okay. Make sure if we have a shirt, make sure we put pants too. Okay. Let's say this is a representation of pretty much anybody. Now, what we're used to thinking is I want to help define what the difference between the outer game and the inner game. See, what's truly important about making sure that you get lifetime ROI on your business or on your career is in making sure you have a balance between what the inner game is and your outer game. What is the outer game? The outer game is what you can see, touch, feel, hear, smell, all those different things that you employ, that you go to school for, you go to classes for, you get certifications for to learn how to become better in your business. What I mean by that is the outer game would be something like strategies, right? Books that you read, classes, knowledge, okay? Techniques, and the list goes on. Pretty much anything that most of us can learn by simply Googling or looking at a book. Yet what's the difference? You'll see 2 people with the exact same skill set and knowledge base, and yet one effortlessly strives to the top while the other struggles day in and day out. Same level of passion, and yet the income doesn't seem to match. The difference is this inner game right here. And the problem is, most of us think the inner game truly just being inside and the outer game being the outside. The fact is, successful people put the inner game outside the outer game bubble. What is the inner game? Inner game is what goes on inside as a limitation or as a filter for all these things right here. Phrases like, I can do this. I'm good enough. I deserve it. I can win. I can make it happen. The problem is most of us are raised in a society where it's not programmed in us that way. In other words, I can't do this. This is too hard. Money is the root of all evil. Money doesn't grow on trees. You have to work hard to be successful. Just that phrase alone, working hard to be successful, is one of the things that I personally even struggled with growing up because that was how I was raised by my parents. Our culture believed that, and I believe it's the same in a lot of cultures, the harder you work, the luckier you get, and the more successful you become. The funny thing is, truly successful people don't just work hard, but they work smart. Just like money is not the root of all evil, it is the desire and the want for money that is the root of all evil. Okay. For some reason, society likes to cut things up. So what happens is this inner game here is actually the most important component of what separates those who have the exact same skill sets and knowledge in the outer game to become truly successful. So what I'd like to challenge you to do is, instead of thinking the inner game being on the inside, put this paradigm on the outside as the container for how much the outer game can impact your success. The best way I can describe this is like, think of an aquarium. Okay, we all know or have seen an aquarium at some point in our life, and if you notice, an aquarium, the fish never really get so big that they break the aquarium. Now, granted, the fish is already big and try to stuff it in the aquarium, it might break. But the fact is, if you raise a fish from its birthing stage, or like the smallest stage, while inside the aquarium, it's never going to get so big that it breaks the aquarium. The funny thing is that when you take that same fish, most fishes, and put it into an even larger aquarium, it seems to grow bigger to fill that space. We as people, when it comes to our career and a success, operate in the same fashion. Unless we push our inner game outwards to create a greater container for our strategies and our skill sets to expand, we will always create this glass ceiling for our own success. Fears, emotions, negative emotions, belief systems, those all come into play. And until we address those issues, then what's happening today and the frustration is a function and a reflection of what's going on inside. But that's okay. Because the beauty about the 6-figure breakthrough business summit that's coming up is that we're going to address that issue. Not only that, we're going to address it in such a way so that you will understand how to bridge that gap between the inside and the outer game. Imagine one day, one event that can completely turn around the face of your business, the people that are impacted by your business, your life, and your legacy. I'd like to invite you to join us for that one-day event. If you look on this page, there will be a link for you to get more information and to sign up. This is one thing I'm completely passionate about and I believe is the key to helping you finally break through those obstacles and that frustration and get that income that you deserve, whether it be 6 figures or 7 figures. Remember that you are brilliant already, and sometimes it's that single switch, or what I like to call the 1-degree shift, which you can get in that weekend. Think about bridging that gap, and I look forward to seeing you there.